Hi, I'm Tree, and this is Right Brain Rants. So, there's been a lot of movies based on video games, but almost all of them have been really bad. And why? There are so many movies based on books and comics that are fantastic. So why can't producers and directors do the same thing with video games? Video games are a very visual medium, unlike books. When someone is cast as someone in a novel, people generally don't get too angry, since there isn't really a definitive image of the character. Like, here are the illustrations from the Harry Potter book, but nobody got pissed off whenever they looked like this. But for video games and comics, there's always the fan rage of the portrayal not being pitch perfect. Because of this, they'll generally just hire people that look like the characters, but don't actually know the true essence of what makes the game so popular, what makes it tick. A recent blunder that came out was Hitman, Agent 47. It's the reboot of the 2007 film Hitman. The first wasn't the greatest, but at least it was fun and well shot. This new one though, is probably one of the worst movies I've seen all year. Both of them were received really poorly though, so let's see why they didn't work. So Hitman is a stealth game where you play as Agent 47. Through all of the games, there's a really convoluted plot about clones, kidnap, murder, big shady organizations fighting each other, all these weird high concept ideas. Hitman isn't about the story though. It's not even about the character Agent 47. He almost has no personality. What's interesting about the games is all the locales that 47 travels to and all the super interesting people that he has to kill. It's all about the open-ended solutions and creative ways you can take out your targets. Since it's all about the preparation and locales, it would work fantastically as a globe-trotting spy thriller with the pacing of a heist film, as those are all about the build-up to an actual event, or in Hitman's case, the assassination. And since Agent 47 is a superhuman with a shady past, the movie could add a thin layer of amnesia and backstory like the Bourne identity. But no, it looks like the producers saw one trailer of the game and said, alright, bald guy with barcode on back of head, plus superhuman abilities, equals generic action movie. They didn't really understand why the games are so popular, and if you look through all the movies that are based on games, that generally seems like the problem. That's what Marvel has nailed time and time again with their comic adaptations. They know exactly what makes their heroes and characters tick, and can form the entire film around that. They don't make everything the exact same action movie. Thor is a fish out of water tale. Captain America is about freedom, spies, and espionage. And Guardians of the Galaxy is a science fiction space opera. Everything is always different. But for some reason, every game, regardless of genre, is converted to a generic action movie. I promise you not every person that plays games looks like this and needs explosions all the time. In 2014 though, I feel like they're starting to get it. This is when the movie Need for Speed released. No, Need for Speed is not a good movie. It was horribly boring and generic characters are everywhere. But the game that it's based on is also really bad in those departments. What they both excel in is the racing. So slowly, it's getting better. The new WARCRAFT movie doesn't look too fantastic, but at least it does focus on the character element of both the humans and orcs, with huge battles to boot. The new Assassin's Creed has one of the best casts ever, and is directed by Jason Kurzel, the director of the new MACBETH, which is getting rave reviews. The new Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank movies also look great with their animation styles. Both of them stress humor, which is important for those franchises. It seems like they're starting to get why each game works, and caters it to the medium of film. I'm so excited for these new video game adaptations. I imagine a Last of Us movie looking like this. Or a Call of Duty Modern Warfare movie looking like this. Or a Hitman movie that looks like this. So the future is looking bright. And who knows? Maybe one day I'll finally be able to see someone on the Oscars stage accepting an award for a game adaptation. Thanks for watching.